Hey guys, JPCowFace here. I hope you're all doing good today. Before I get started on my third playthrough of Civilization VI, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the people that have joined my channel. As of recording today, I've got 45 subscribers, which definitely may not seem like a lot, but when I started just a short time ago, 45 subscribers seemed like well, I couldn't even imagine it. So I just want to say a massive thank you to all those that have subscribed and all those that tune in, and everyone that has left comments and interacted with my content. A massive sincere thank you to you all. I really appreciate it. And to all those that are tuning in and maybe haven't subscribed, would really love for you to get on board and subscribe as well. It would mean a lot and will help me keep on growing my channel as I move forwards, making content for all you guys out there on YouTube. All right, so we're setting up for my third playthrough of Civilization VI. Now, of course, we're playing on deity difficulty. I thought for today, so my first playthrough was as the English Empire, and then we moved on to the American Empire. I think I'm going to go random today, so it's going to leave a bit of unknown for me. Who we're going to get, I do not know. And I'm going to be playing on a large inland sea map, which I don't play very often, so that's going to be an interesting one. There's no really... I've had, on those first two playthroughs, I've had a bit of sort of separation from the rest of the world. So I'm very much going to be in the mix wherever I start on this map. As for the rest of the settings, today I've gone for barbarian clans. So we have possibility of extra city-state spawning as we go through the game, which should hopefully balance out where we lose city-states from the AIs sort of taking them over. And we're also going to go for Heroes and Legends mode and Monopolies and Corporations. And that is everything extra that we're going to go. So with that all sort of cleared up, I'm going to get started on the game. So see you in there. Alright guys, so we have drawn Gitarja of the Indonesian Empire. Okay, so let's have a quick look at what our focuses are going to be. So Exalted Goddess of the Three Wonders. Naval units can be purchased with faith. Religious units pay no movement to embark or disembark. +2 faith to city centres that are adjacent to coast or lake tiles. And then Great Nusantara. Coast and lake tiles provide a minor adjacency bonus for holy sites, campus, industrial zone and theatre square districts. +1 amenity from entertainment to each entertainment complex adjacent to a coast or lake tile. And then we've got our unique unit, which is the Zhong, unique naval unit. And then our unique improvement, the Kang Pung. So let's find out what our starting location is going to look like. Okay, well, very Tundra-like. We do spawn in right next to a lake tile, so there's a faith bonus for us straight off the bat. But first, let's just have a look at our unique units here. But the Zhong, so an Indonesian unique medieval era naval unit that replaces the frigate. Formation units all inherit escorts, movement speed, and +5 combat strength when in a formation. Okay, so they'll be good for moving other units around the map a little bit. And then the Kangpung improvement as well. Unlocks the builder ability to construct a Kangpung, unique to Indonesia. +1 production and +1 housing. +1 food for each adjacent fishing boat. Additional production, housing and tourism as you advanced through the technology and civics tree. must be placed on a coast or lake tile adjacent to a sea resource. All right, so our focus is going to definitely be religious. If not for a religious victory, it's going to be for all the faith-based bonuses that we're going to have down the line, and as we progress through the game. So yeah, that's going to be our massive focus, and it puts the pressure on because it's not always guaranteed or even easy. Well, it's not easy or guaranteed that you're going to get a religion on a deity difficulty. So we're going to obviously beeline straight for astrology. That is a must for us. Let's talk about our starting location. So we're spawned in next to a lake tile, and that is ideal for us. But we are on Tundra, so in a way we're going to be a little limited. I may just bring our warrior down here and just see what we could have if we were to move down to this one tile, lake tile as well. And if I'm honest, not a great deal. So I can't see a lot of benefit from moving from this location. From what I've managed to uncover down a bit lower, there's not really much I'm going to be missing out on except for a higher production of food. But I'm going to be next to the deer resource, the fur, and the sheep here. So I'm not too stressed about being on the tundra. It's just going to be what it is. So we're going to found Majapahit. Probably saying that totally wrong, but that is good. Right. What should we focus in on first? Well, we're going to go for a scout first and try and get a scout put out and see if we can find a natural wonder, which will give us our eureka for astrology. See if we can get that down as quick as we can. So we're just going a little walkabout with a warrior and see what we can find. So we are very much right in the top corner of this map here. Literally nowhere to go to our left or up. So yeah, we're very much wedged in the corner, but it means it's not necessarily a bad thing. It means we've got less fronts to have to worry about and defend ourselves from. So yeah, that is something that makes this an different and interesting map. Is there's no circumnavigating. So our focus is going to be on sort of going down to the south west and obviously southwest sort of direction as well. Before we were about to get hit by a snowstorm straight away in our capital there. Imagine if it just wiped out our population in our capital. That would have been a very short playthrough. I've just spotted a barbarian scout, so we know there is a camp up there. Right, bring our scout out to meet him. We're trying to chase him down and get rid of him. Right, let's focus in on maybe a builder would be good to well, I'm going to need animal husbandry to make good of any of these improvements around us. So maybe I should actually start on a monument. It would allow us to access potentially a hero, and that could definitely could be good for us. So we'll just chase this scout down and see if we can find the camp and get rid of it. Kind of distracting me from exploring out and trying to find a natural wonder, but we'll just keep our focus on getting our religion down. Yeah, let's keep. It's right up in this corner, this camp. I suppose he could have come across the top and down, possibly. Otherwise, they are right in this corner. There we go. We found the camp. So we're going to deal with this camp quickly. And we have got our Pantheon already from our +2 from founding our city next to a lake tile. So we speeded our way to our Pantheon straight away. And being there so quickly, we do have the ability to get the religious settlements Pantheon, which is almost, for the most part, it's almost unobtainable in when you're getting a Pantheon. It's usually gone. 99% of the time is gone before you get to the point of having a Pantheon. So is that really what we want? Let me just have a look through and we will figure out if that is what we want or if there'll be anything more appropriate for us. All right, so we have Dance of the Aurora, and that is +1 faith from adjacent Tundra tiles when for our holy sites. Now, I don't plan in living in the Tundra, that's for sure, but we have started in the Tundra, so that is one option. We also have Divine Spark. Now, if we're wanting to race our way to get in our religion, then having an extra holy person point once we got our holy site down, that's going to help us get there quicker. And then obviously there is religious settlement as well, which would give us a instant settler and 15% faster border expansion as well, which is really tempting considering you can almost never get it. But for the mind of trying to get our religion going in the first place, I think Divine Spark, as well as just the Holy Person as well, will get extra great person points for scientists and writers. So I'm going to go with Divine Spark. Try and help guarantee us founding a religion. And that is a inspiration for mysticism as well in founding our Pantheon. All right, so let's crack on. Try and deal with this barbarian camp. We get discipline plugged in just in time to help us out. And we're also plugging God King. That's going to help boost our faith production up. And a little bit of extra gold to start with as well. Right, I'm going to leave my warrior to try and deal with that camp, and I'm going to move out with my scout, see what we can find out and about. Right, after Codes of Law, we've not met anyone else yet to trade with, but we shouldn't have anyone too far, whether that's another civilization or a city-state. I will want to get some improved tiles down pretty quick. And I think once I've done craftsmanship, we're going to need to do some improvement to help our capital grow in these early stages. So I think if I go for craftsmanship with the mind that after astrology, I will go for animal husbandry, and then we can get a builder built. We can improve the sheep, the deer, and the furs. Yeah, I think that's the plan for the moment. Okay. Keep on. Get around this. Get around this mountain range and see how far it stretches. All right, so we're going to need to take a couple of shots here with our warrior, but we should be able to heal him up, take a couple of shots, and then we should be able to get a promotion for him. And we have met Saladin. Okay. Would you like to try our hospitality, Saladin? Gonna have to try and send him a delegation and try and get on his good side straight away. I'm sure he's probably in a better starting location than we are. But we have completed astrology and we've met Saladin, so we have got Eureka for writing as well. Let's get a delegation sent to Saladin. Try and butter him up a little bit. Okay. We heal our warrior. Hopefully he can take the shot. Otherwise we're going to be in some trouble there if we lose our one and only military unit straight away. Right, let's get animal husbandry plugged in. We will focus on building a builder at our capital. I might just try and call our capital Marja, maybe. Might be easier throughout this playthrough. Right, so Saladin doesn't like us already. He's clearly sees us as a soft and juicy target. But we got a promotion for our warrior. So we will promote him with battle cry and then take out that barbarian camp. Hopefully before they produce any more units. So I'm guessing Saladin is going to be down to our south. Right, so there is inspiration for military tradition for clearing the camp. There should be a scout around here still. So hopefully we can take that out. And then we will get the inspiration, no, Eureka for bronze working. So yeah, that'll be good to get those two things down. See if we can find that scout with our warrior here. For those of you that can maybe hear a bit of coughing in the background, that's my little boy who's at home. He's got a bit of a cough at the moment, so he's not far away from me, just resting up while he's a little bit poorly today. So apologies for that in the background, but I tried to lock him away in the cupboard, but his mother wouldn't have it. So you're going to hear a little bit of coughing while I make this recording today. Right. Not found any other goodies nearby yet. Hopefully we can scout out some nice potential city sites, so maybe just spy how close Saladin is to us as well. It'd be good to know. Alright, so he's had a warrior appear from our west, so he could be south, he could be somewhere anywhere in this region really, but so we have got a desert over here. Yeah, I don't know where that scout has disappeared off to. We've met another civilization as well, Christina of Sweden. Yeah, would you like to know where we live as well? Brilliant. Okay. Alright, so we got one more turn for animal husbandry. We'll just move our builder out now. He's completed onto the sheep, and that'll be the first thing we get online. But we have discovered our first hero, Oya. Okay, so damage to... Right, so if we were to get Oya, she ignores all terrain movement penalties, and Oya's Storm, her special ability, damage all adjacent enemy and heal all adjacent owned units by 40 for one of her charges as well. So definitely not the best hero you can get, but She's in available anyway for the moment, and that's an inspiration for foreign trade, as we have discovered a second continent now, so that is good. We will fight this scout with our scout and see if we can get that third barbarian kill. Right, what are we going to build next in our capital? And I think we need to move straight on to the holy site. All right, so the holy site, I think even before a settler, is the most important thing. And we've got a good spot here next to Lake Tile, which is going to give us an adjacency bonus for that, but also we're going to get an adjacency bonus for the woods here as well. So that is definitely well worth putting that down there. Let's crack on. I am all too aware that I'm probably going to have a Saladin or Christina coming at me, because I'm not presenting a very defendable position at the moment. That scout ran off, didn't he? I need to try and catch him so I can get that third barbarian kill. But for the moment, what do we want to research next? Okay. So we can get our unique improvement once we get to shipbuilding, but we've not exactly got many tiles to benefit from that. Quite a few little one tile lakes around, but here's Saladin just down to the south here. Good to know where exactly he'd be coming from if he starts to come. So yeah, shipbuilding, I need to really find the inland sea before we can really benefit from that, and well, reach our empire to there as well. All right, I think for the moment we just try and perhaps get to writing. That could do us for the moment. All right, so maybe it's Christina that's going to come for us first. She probably got an army coming out of the fog of war as we speak, unfortunately. Might be a good idea to plug in a GOG for the moment, because I might need to build some military units pretty quickly, I think. All right, there's that scout. Right, let's I think let's get the furs online before the deer. That'd be good. Right, craftsmanship is completed for us anyway. Foreign trade. I mean, that could be a good one. Getting an oracle could be good. That's going to give us 15% less to acquire great people. No, that's for recalling heroes. So faith, great people cost 25% less faith, and +2 great person points of their type as well. So that is quite a nice one as far as great people points goes. So we might want to try and get that in at some point if it's not built elsewhere. We try and pincer this scout together. Right, that's the furs online. Okay. This scout's gonna try and run away now in this direction. I just have to keep chasing him down with our scout. Oh, he's kind of cornered himself a little bit, so maybe we can still get him. All right. Right, he is there for the taking now. take him out with our warrior, move him closer to getting a promotion. Okay, and there's our Eureka for bronze working as well. And we've found a natural wonder, Uluru. That is a nice faith one. A little bit close to Saladin, unfortunately. I don't think I'll be able to make use of that. I mean, I could try a tile like this next to the Oasis. Might well just be far enough away. Probably not for pressure, though. Or for him not thinking it's rude enough that he'll go to war with us. Yeah, but finding that has given our scout a lovely little promotion note. So let's go with Alpine promotion for our scout. Let's move our warrior in this direction because we've got another barbarian camp pop up over here. Right, 3 turns for our holy site. Going to be really important to get that going. And that is pottery and foreign trade completed for us. If we just have a look at great people there, great profit. So looks like only one person's kicked off their points so far. So that's good. Right. Alright, Saladin's trying to build the pyramids at the moment. I don't blame him with all that desert tile. Probably could be good for him to get Petra going as well. Alright. We just follow his border along here and then carry on exploring elsewhere. Maybe see if we can figure out where Christina is coming from. But we have an inspiration for state workforce as well from completing our holy site there. So that is good. Let's just cut towards in between this barbarian camp and our city. Let's see if we can block off the scout if he does come our way. But yeah, that is. Let's get the shrine completed. Wonder how much it would cost to build it. A little way away for that. We're getting 10 moments of need. We need 11 turns at this rate. And it would take 12 turns to build it. Okay, well, we're definitely going to want to try and build it anyway. We're by a trader, I think, in a turn and get a trade route going. Right. Probably his capital around here anyway. Oh, he's going to come and try and forward settle towards us as well. That's annoying. I don't really want him to do that, but not much I can do about it at the moment unless we were to say declare war on him. And I think that'd be a pretty bad idea, considering we have 21 military strength. That definitely will not go down well. Yeah, we really want him to go in the opposite direction, and that would be good. It's got a lovely bit of mountain range down here and some much better sort of city locations than we have. Again, it seems to be a running theme with the playthroughs I'm doing. So the English playthrough and the American playthrough, starting locations were nothing far from rubbish, and I gotta say, it looks like it is again. I mean, look how flat this land is. I'm in Tundra. There's barely any mountains around to benefit up here, but who really wants to settle a city up in the snow? Unless you're Canada or Russia, maybe. This is less than ideal, and automatically puts us in a really weak starting position. I'm getting a bit fed up with these weak starting starts. Really, it's a bit of a piss take. There's mysticism for us, so yeah, I'm not too happy about it, if I'm honest. I'd like to get one of those legendary start locations, just so I can have a bit of an easier ride at the start of a game. Just, it's not fighting for every little minuscule bit I can get. Just something little handed to me on a plate. Just, it's random. It's meant to be random anyway. So, why can't I get a little bit of the luck of the draw? But 3 playthroughs in, and I don't feel like I've got one single bit of luck so far. I mean, I suppose there's an argument that the American playthrough was not too bad. Let's just plug in military tradition here. Was not too bad. I mean, it was Tundra start again. There were barbarians surrounding me, and I struggled to even meet anyone. But I mean, it ended up being quite a good location. I was cut off. For being cut off, I was protected. I wouldn't have made it an easy target for anyone. Here, though, I might as well just put a big sign on me saying, "Come and get me." It does look like someone's got a trade route coming our way, though, so that's interesting. Oh, I forgot to get that trader. Talking of that as well, didn't I? I tell people, you've got to remind me of these things. I'm not a brilliant Civ player. I can play all right, but I need a bit of help. You need to remind me when I'm forgetting these things. So, right. So after writing, where do we want to go next? And I think it might be a good idea to see if we can get any resources of bronze working online in our territory. Yeah. Hopefully there's some around, but we've been found by a scout. Let's move back towards our area. Right, so I guess we're going to Hattin. We meet their trader coming the other way. Right, yeah, so it'd be a good idea to figure out where Christina is. So we know, obviously, we've got Saladin down to our south, where we're restricted, what areas we can sort of expand into comfortably. As soon as this shrine is done, then I think it's a good idea to get a second city down. I'm going to be desperately behind on cities. Okay, let's get that going straight away for us. Settler. And our far less productive city. That scout is probably long gone. I'm not going to catch him with my warrior, I doubt. I didn't even see which direction did he go. Did anyone catch that? I didn't. All right, so we have got ourselves a beautiful Dark Age to start with, and there's no surprise there. Another crap location to start with. Yeah, not helpful at all. Right, looks like Saladin might be on his way to try and deal with that camp, so that's okay. Okay, so we're in Dark Age. At least Christina and Saladin are only in the normal age, so not too troublesome. They're enough of a distance away for it not to really be a problem at the moment. But we're going to plug in a free inquiry. Hopefully we can get ourselves enough era points for at least a normal age in our second era. Let's move straight on to state workforce then. We have the inspiration for that. Okay, and there's that scout. He's come back to me. Do we... If we chase him down, we're going to be taking our warrior away. Our only line of defense. Our one warrior. I really like living on the dangerous side, don't I? Defend yourself with one warrior. It's not exactly secure, is it? But we have discovered ourselves a second hero now. Hippolyta? Maybe. And Hippolyta, it automatically heals 20 health points after each turn, ignores heal train penalties, and target any adjacent friendly unit that has moved or attacked this turn. Hippolyta immediately restores the unit's moves and attacks usable once per turn. So she's maybe a little better than Oya. Not amazingly better, but oh, well, look, it's already been claimed by Sweden anyway, so that is that. I wonder if the other person, Oya, not particularly. I wonder how many turns it would take us. 4 turns to get Oya. I wonder if Hippolyta is on her way to us to cause destruction. Possibly. Alright, we will carry on moving out with our scout. And just keep on exploring all the lands. We've not found Christina's location yet. She must still be further to the west, maybe on the other side of... Who was this anyway? Ugh. Ngazagamu. I butcher some of these names, something rotten, don't I? Oh, God. Yeah, not the best at pronunciations, but... Alright, let's head back towards this camp. I don't know if Saladin has bottled it or not been able to remove the camp. Oh, let's just skip a turn. If he comes a step closer, we can kill that scout. Get rid of him, because he's... I don't want him. I don't know if he belongs to this camp or maybe another camp up here, but we don't want him going back to one if wherever they are. Okay, so 5 turns for our settler now, and we've completed the civic state workforce. So that's a nice. Okay, I found Christina's border now, so yep, she is on the other side of, let's just call this one Gamu, shall we? Gamu. So we've got Maja, Gamu. I'm just going to shorten all these difficult to say names. All right, so our civics. We're going to want to make a beeline for some of these religious like divine right theology here, and Reformed Church eventually. But for the moment, probably do we want to speed our way to theology before we even get political philosophy done? Well, at least we'd get early empire, drum, poetry done, and then theology, and then we can plug that in for the moment, and then maybe we'd just change direction and work towards getting our first tier proper government in place. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Alrighty. Right, so do we want to bring in Moksha straight away for a bit of pressure outwards for a religion, assuming we get one. If I go to the right place, I am going to the right place, right? Profit. All right, so look. We're going to struggle. So it's going to be 3 turns. No, and we only get 3 at the moment. So that's 14 away. So 5 turns until we get there. So we're going to be beaten by another 2 for sure. Okay. There's not much more I can do about it, really. Yeah, so I don't know if that's what I want to do. Maybe we don't get him just yet. So what else can I make use of governor-wise? I suppose a chop's going to be worth it. I mean, that's probably where I'm going to get most of my production from, in this flat, frozen wasteland that I'm starting in. So maybe Liang or Reina. Yeah. Let's maybe start with Reina. Just for a bit of faster border expansion. Might be able to gain some better tiles a bit quicker. Yeah, I know. I've got so few troops. I'm trying. Honestly, I'm trying. Just heal up our warrior there. At least we can have a full strength 1 military unit army. And we've got another camp we have to concentrate on as well. Well, they're keeping me busy anyway. Well, we'll definitely get some more units built after this settler. That's going to be important for us. But that's bronze working for us. And would you believe it? There's no iron. Well, no iron for our capital anyway. Let's just see what we've uncovered. There's 7 around. Too close to Saladin. We've got 1 here, nowhere near a source of water. So that's useless as well. Another 1 too close to Saladin. 2 that are too close to Christina. So we have 1 up here in the frozen wasteland. I might need to just not worry about iron, I think. Or have to use units that do not require iron, possibly. I mean, I guess I can get the 1 up here. I don't know if there's going to be any more water available, or whether I can just settle a city next to or near the mountains so we can use an aqueduct eventually when we get to that point. It might be a good idea to do that. Of course, I don't know if there's any iron up here further into the frozen wasteland. Probably is. Probably like 10 up here. I just have to, you know, go even further into the useless tiles to be able to get it. Yes, I'm having a bit of a moan and a bit of a whine. Really don't feel like I've had a fair share of the luck in my starting locations. Right, anyway, bronze working. Like I say, it is what it is. I'll just have to deal with it. Right, where are we going to head to next? Yeah, not particularly too sure. Well, we did have a resource of horses nearby too. So I could potentially say settle a city maybe here, or there's another resource of horses over here as well, which would be, there's some wine. Some cotton here. Maybe I'd want to really go cotton here too. Just totally flat, unproductive tiles. Right, well, there's cotton about and there's wine about, so I would need irrigation to benefit from those. So let's just start with getting irrigation done. And we'll go from there. Right, let's go try and take care of this camp. There's another iron. I mean, we could be really daring and try and come somewhere like this. At least there's some better tiles around. I might just do that, risk it, and come out here, upset a few people. Could be worth it. It could be worth it. I think I might do it, you know. I just might do it. All right, and there is our great profit. So we have secured ourselves a religion. So that is really good. Something is working out for us. Awesome. All right, let's get our religion online. Right, let's start off with quickly building a slinger. I think that'll be important, something to fight with. Now what do we want to do? Usually, as a thing of habit, I usually just go for Shinto because it's my favorite symbol, not for any other reason. So I think I might just go for Shinto. It is my sort of trademark religion. There's no difference between which ones you go for. You know, you make it what it is yourself. All right. So what do we want to have as our founding beliefs for our Shinto? Well, I do enjoy Zen meditation. A little bit of extra meansies is always good. We could get a gold bonus from religious communities. Trade routes provide +2 gold to cities with holy sites and an additional +2 gold for every building in the holy site district. Divine inspiration could be a good one too. I've got a feeling gold might be quite important, considering our crappy start location. We've not got good production. We might be relying on buying a lot of things. So I think I'm going to go for religious community, and I might even focus on gold for our next one as well. I mean, it's always good to have where is it? What am I looking for? Itinerant preachers. So religion spreads to cities further, 30% further away. That's a good one. Scriptures, you have a good one as well. So 25% stronger pressure, up to 50% once we research printing as well. But if we're producing enough faith to buy missionaries and that sort of thing, then it might not be so important. We can spread it and fight it that way. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might stick with the gold. So tithe, +3 gold for each city following the religion. Let's do that. We have a greedy gold-based religion. There's a +2 era score for founding Shinto. And inspiration there as well for theology. All right. Well, that is one down. Do we dare try and spread it straight away? I think we probably should. Try and get a foothold with our religion into... we lost our goddamn trader. Why couldn't they have lost their trader? God damn it. Alright. That's annoying. That cost me money, that did. Of course he's going straight in the direction of my missionary. Right, this looks like Christina's on her way to us. That's worrying. I might just back up and bring a warrior back. Yeah, I think that's a surefire sign that Christina is probably on her way to us. I don't know, I'm risking a lot by sending our settler out unguarded, but I've not really got much of a option. We will have a slinger ready in a turn or so. Yeah, I think this could be all right. Taking a bet, risk, and trying to settle a city all the way over here is risky, and it might all backfire in my face, and it might be a very, very short playthrough. But I'm gonna get forward settled by Saladin. There's irrigation done for us, so just try and block the way of this slinger as he's trying to come through here. And Saladin's pressure, Albert's pressure is getting more and more every turn by the looks of things. There is... I couldn't possibly risk trying to declare war on Christina for a free settler when she's got a military strength of 514. That is not a good idea. I mean, all we should have to do is come towards me with Hippolyta and her, what was it, a warrior? I'd be finished. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Where do we want to go to next? Probably a good idea to maybe try and get archery plugged in for defensive purposes. And maybe we can get a slinger kill before then. What do we want to do next? Maybe we will produce a spearman, or maybe we can produce Oya. At least it'll be a strong unit that can help defend ourselves. Right, let's carry on heading out with our scout. And there is Damascus. Yeah, this is risky. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but We put shot on this scout with our slinger and just block the way with our warrior. I think I'll bring our missionary over to Gamu and spread our religion this way, and hopefully it can have a effect onto Christina as well. Where did this guy go? He disappeared on me. All right. Well, we found the inland sea, and it seems to be owned by barbarians by the looks of it. So that's interesting. And there is a barb camp that's producing all those galleys, I guess. Alright, let's move in and try and take this camp out. Where exactly do we want to settle this city? I don't know. I think possibly here, and then we can immediately get access to the iron and the horses. Maybe a good idea. It would be too far away to get the 2 resources of iron in though. So maybe if we went here, we can reach the 2 irons and the horses. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And we've met another city-state, Mogadishu, and we have got the inspiration for political philosophy for doing so. That's our 3rd city-state that we have met now. So that's really good. Christina is spread all the way down to there. She's nearly made it to the inland sea. All right, let's put a shot on with our warrior, and then hopefully we can finish it with our slinger. And there is our Eureka for archery. Right, so we have missed out on Oya. She has been built somewhere else. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay. I think we should try and get a granary built. Try and help grow our capital of Marja, Bahit. Yeah, well, interesting start, I would say. Definitely a terrible start. Oh, and we've lost our slinger. It just gets better and better. I should have moved him further away. It's totally my fault. Totally my fault. I mean, lovely little area here that Sweden has got. Usable, interesting terrain. All right. Oh, this is an awful start. Totally awful. All right. Well, what do we want to do next? Do we want to try and get more money? Yeah, let's promote Raina to forestry management, and then we can at least get some extra pennies in per turn. Make better use of these useless tiles that are around, and we're going to get absolutely destroyed by that barbarian swordsman. And we have managed to spread our Shinto religion to Gamu though. Hopefully that will have a spreading effect to Christina as well. Okay, so pop our 2nd city down and hope for the best. unfortunately, we've already got pressure. That is the risk. So we're going to need to, I think, probably be a good idea to start off building a monument. We will buy a builder, and we might need to buy these tiles as well. So we'll buy the 2 iron tiles, use all the money, and yeah, see whether we can survive. But there's archery completed for us as well, so at least we might be able to build some archers and try and protect ourselves a little more. Let's start with just getting this cattle online for Badung though. But yeah, so terrible start once again. A horrible starting location, absolutely flat. Limited water, not many features like mountains around that are usable. No iron inside of our capital. We've had to travel all the way over here, unless we wanted to found a city in the Tundra again. It's not brilliant, is it? But that is where we're going to call time on our episode today, on our brand new playthrough with Gitarja of the Indonesian Empire. It could well be a very short playthrough, but I think I'll continue it on. I will post and show my failings as well as my successes. And maybe I was punching above my weight getting victories in my first 2 playthroughs. I don't know. We will see how this goes though in the next one. But yeah, if you've enjoyed today's content, leave me a like and leave me a comment if you've got anything to say, whether you would have maybe restarted by now or not. And thank you to everyone that is subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really love to have you on board. So smash that subscribe button. And I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I will see you again in the next one. See ya.